Welcome to part 3 of how to play the tenor saxophone. We're going to, so in the last video we worked on putting our instrument together, getting the reed in the right place. So I'm going to just make sure I get my reed on there, where it goes, and we're ready to play. And then this video we're going to talk about how to hold it and how to sit correctly. So first thing first is the neck strap. Oftentimes, see how loose this neck strap is? It's because it's not tightened right. So if I were to hold this, see how low down this goes? That's because I need to tighten my neck strap. Most neck straps, you can just hold on a little section of the thing and it'll just tighten right up. And now it's ready. So the first thing you want to do is make sure your neck strap is tight enough. Okay? So when you bring it up to you after sitting tall, it comes right there. Okay? So we want to talk about, we want to sit, you want to have a firm, steady chair to sit on. You want to sit on the front half of that chair. So look at your chair seat, find halfway point of that seat and sit on the front half, not on the back half. Okay? You sit up nice and tall, and then you bring this, with your feet flat on the floor, bring the saxophone to you, and it's resting on my neck, on the neck strap. I'm not holding the whole thing up the whole time. Okay? And then you bring it up to you. So you're not going to go like this to play it, or you're not going to go, I don't know, any other weird way. Just going to bring it straight to you. Okay? Straight to you. And without you moving. Just your arms. Okay? And that's how we do that. Now, let's talk about where to put our fingers. So we have my left hand here. First thing is on the back, there's this little button. This one's a metal color. Sometimes they're black, but your thumb just goes on that button. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't push anything. The next to it is this key right here. It's called the octave key, and our thumb will play that key. But for normally, when we're not using it, it just rests right there. And then on the other side, as you come around, you have these side keys. We won't use those for a while. So your hand just kind of goes around those without pushing them. And then on the front, you have some other buttons here. Now you have this little teardrop button. Sometimes some saxophones have a pearl button on there, some don't. But your finger goes right below that button, your first finger. Your second finger, see there's this little one here. Your second finger actually skips that one and goes to this button here. Okay, and then your third finger goes on the next one down. Okay, so you have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, that's where your fingers go. 1, 2, 3. And your pinky will cover these pinky keys down here. So for now, it'll just rest on there. Okay, and so when we're playing, you want to see right now my fingers are on there, but I'm not pushing them down. That's where you want them. And if I'm playing like a B, my first finger goes down, but my other fingers stay there. I don't do it like this. I do it like this, okay? And then on your right hand, on the back, you have this thumb rest right here. Okay, so my thumb is going to go right there. And then my first finger is going to go on this first round key. My second finger here and my third finger here. 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, so you've got thumb on the back. 1, 2, 3. And then thumb and the thumb rest on the back. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's where your fingers go on a saxophone. And then you sit up tall. Notice my neck strap loosened. So I tighten that back up. And that's how you hold it. So now you know where your fingers go. And we usually tenor sax sets on the side. I have had some tenor sax players that will play if you sit way up on the front edge of your seat. You can hold it in the middle. But most tend to hold it on the side. And either way is fine. It'll work fine. Just make sure if it's on the side that it's not way crooked like this and you're turning your mouthpiece sideways to hold it, right? You want everything to be mostly straight up. You don't want it to be all crooked. And then you just bring it up to you to play, okay? And that's how we hold the tenor saxophone. Now, I want to talk to you a little bit about reeds, okay? Reeds, tenor sax reeds are fragile. They will break, but if you take care of them, they'll last a really long time. And one of the things you need to do to take care of them is make sure when you're done, you always put it in a reed case. Now, my recommendation is that you get a reed case that holds 4 reeds. They make them, you can buy them at the music store or online. They make them all over the place. And you get one that holds at least 4 reeds, and you label your reeds 1, on the back here with like a Sharpie, just write a 1, not where you play, but back here. And then on your next reed, write a 2, and then a 3, and then a 4 on your other reeds. And then put those in those slots. And then on day 1, you're going to use reed 1. And on day 2, you're going to use reed 2, and so forth. 3 for day 3, and 4 for day 4. And then on the next day, you're going to use reed 1 again, and you're just going to keep rotating through those reeds. So you have 4 reeds that you're playing all the time, okay, or rotating through them. And then the reason for that is reeds kind of have a lifespan, and if you only were playing 1 reed, at some point that reed's going to wear out, and you're going to need to get a new reed. And when you get that new reed out, it may not play very well, right? It may not. So let's say that's the day of the concert. You're like, I need to get a new reed. You get a new reed. It's the day of the concert. It's not playing real great. Well, it's because you've only been using 1 reed. Whereas if you've been using 4 reeds, they might be all in various stages. And you might know that reed 3 plays really awesome. Every time I play reed 3 the last couple of days, it's been great. So you might use reed 3 for that performance, and you're ready to go. Another reason why you use 4 is that way you don't run out of reeds ever. Let's say you're playing and reed 2 cracks and chips. Oh, that's too bad. Throw that reed away. You still have 3 other reeds. Take a brand new reed, write a 2 on that one, and put it in the number 2 slot, and now that's your new reed 2. Okay? So now you still have 4 reeds again. And whenever one breaks, that's when you tell your parents right away, I need more reeds. Okay? Not when you get down to 1 reed or no reeds. That way your parents have some time to get to the store and get some reeds and make sure that you have some reeds to play. If you're only using 1 reed, and let's say it's class and you're getting ready and it breaks, well, now you don't get to play for class. Or worse, it's a performance. And we're headed out there to the performance venue to play, and your reed chips or cracks, you don't get to play at the performance. You're out of luck. So, but if you had 4 reeds you've been rotating through and one chips, well, it's a bummer. It's no fun, but you can just go grab another reed and you can still play. So always have 4 reeds, rotate through them, make sure that that you're doing that, and it'll keep you make sure you have reeds. If you do that and you take care of your reeds should last you a significant amount of time. You can use 4 reeds for a long time and not have to get new reeds all the time, and your parents will be really grateful for that. So make sure you're doing that. Rotate through those 4 reeds. Join us for our next video, and we will cover some more things about how to play the tenor saxophone.